Doing some channel catfish fishing today. I got this rod set up with a 3-way slip sinker rig and a circle hook and cut bait. I have the other rod set up for now with a 3-way slip sinker rig. Oh, he got jammed up, shoot. I think the weight got caught on some rocks there. It's still there. There we go. Got the other one set up with a 3-way slip sinker rig, a treble hook, and some fresh chicken liver for now. This guy hit on the cut bait. Looks like a small one. Oh yeah, he's real small. It's a 20 and a half. Another fish on that same piece of cut bait. Got both these guys so far right around that current break. This one feels a little better. Should be getting a lot of fish around 30 inches. That's how it's been, at least. About every other trip I've been getting 2 to 5 in the low 30s. You know, 30 to 32 and a half. Plus small ones. That first one's a tiny one. Don't see very many that size. This guy feels better. Feels heavier. Just gotta make sure the weight doesn't get snagged up. I should have tied my weight leader a little shorter on my rig. So I'll try to compensate by holding the rod up high. Still looking for a trophy this year. Been hammering them. That's a good sign. That's a real good sign. Looking for one in the upper 30s. Lots in the low 30s this year, but none in the upper or mid, really. This guy feels decent. It'd be hard to tell how big they are just by guessing by how they feel, though. So I'll reserve judgment until I really see them here. Oh man, I'm wearing this glove because I got a nasty deep cut just about to the bone from a pike yesterday. I don't want to get this sewage water in it, get another infection. This guy feels decent. Oh, good. Come on, baby. Come on over. Just got a 20-pound test on this rod, so I gotta not horse him. Let him do his thing a little bit. He was alright. Looks like a nice one. Okay sized. Not as big as he felt, but still pretty nice. First nice one of the day. Master angler fish for this region. He's 11 pounds, 5 ounces. Pretty thick fish across the back. Adds a little bit of weight to him, but not very fat. Would be a lot heavier if he was a pre-spawn lake fish. At least a few pounds heavier, but it's right on 30 and a half inches. So nice quality channel cat. There we go. And a little pin fell out of my reel handle, so I had to doctor it up while this fish was fighting on the end of the line. I had to cut up a hook and thread it through there and bend it. Use it as a pin. Oh shoot, that weight got stuck again. I'm gonna retie these rigs after this fish. With shorter leaders to the weight so they don't keep dragging on these boulder cracks and getting stuck. Where's that 35 at? squirrely. Come on in, baby. Not as big as the last one. It's only 26.5 inches, but pretty thick across the back there, so it's 8 pounds, 2 ounces. Slow, but pretty steady. Oh, shoot. 2 at once. Okay. Maybe it's not that slow. Is that fish still on there even? Yeah, he's on. Oh man, glad I set that drag light. Alright, 1 fish on cut bait. And the fish I'm holding with my knees is on chicken liver. Oh. I totally forgot to do the thing with the weight. I gotta do that after these fish. Don't cross each other, go left, go left. Funny, kind of ironic. Right after I said it's slow but steady, get a double header. Guy in the left feels bigger, but that's judging the one on the right with my knees though. And the left's probably bigger. Trying to hork him in here. Alright, there's number 1. Number 2 coming in. Last few trips this has been happening. I'm getting at least 1 double header I have to fight with my knees. Oh boy. Well, maybe he's around the same size. Just on some shreds of fresh chicken liver, like I said. A treble hook on a 3-way slip sinker rig. Fishing it in a little closer, probably 25 feet out. He's probably about the same size. Okay, okay, okay. Coming in. First one there off the cut bait's a lean 28.5. One off the chicken livers, 28. A little thicker, but no belly to them. There we go. Another one off the cut bait. I still forgot to retie the rig. Shoot. Alright, gotta do it after this fish. Gotta remember. Oh man, got this guy from way out there, closer to the second current break, which is in the middle, if you can't see it. That's the first one right there, second one's out there. You know, there'll be cats scattered all around in all these little seams and stuff, but sometimes in major pools like this, or seems like usually, fish the current breaks, you'll get most of your fish off that. They either concentrate there, or the current break itself carries the scent downstream faster and speeds things up that way. One or the other, or both. Either way, I usually get most of my fish off the current breaks in pools. My catfish. Another little guy. In here, bud. Nope. Not quite. There we go. 24 inches. Almost seems like it's heating up, if anything. This is a nice solid bite. It's pretty quick, fish every few minutes. At first it was fish every like 10 or 15, so it's kind of slow. Oh. Coming towards me there. He's squirrely. Doesn't feel especially heavy, but he's twisting around a lot. A lot of those lighter ones under 10 pounds get a pretty wicked attitude this time of year. You just do somersaults all the way in. $27.25. There he is. Hit twice in a row. Missed him the first time. Hitting right after I cast in with the chicken liver. Oh man. Another liver cat. Doesn't feel tiny. Usually get a smaller class of fish around here on the liver. Raw chicken works real good too for small but numbers. You know, in the upper 20s generally average. Cut bait, you get numbers and some size mixed in. Wrapped himself up there. Come on over here, baby. Decent for a liver cat, I guess. It's actually a little longer than I thought. Right on 30.25 inches. So another nice one. Oh yeah. Another cat on the chicken liver. Man, he's strong. Jeez. It's really tugging. Ooh, another decent one. Sweet. Surprise, chicken livers suddenly out fishing the cut bait. That's a nice one. This is what I like to see. Back-to-back 30 inchers. 2 fish in a row. Third fish today that's Master Angler class by the In Fisherman chart for this region. Real nice channel cat, especially for the chicken liver. You know, he's on the skinny side, so he's only 9 pounds 5 ounces, but it doesn't really matter. Nice, solid catfish for sure. Man, another one on the chicken liver. Always check your knots when you've used a rig for a long time. Like I caught most of the catfish today on that one rig that I didn't snag it all, never had to retie it. And that hook, you know, especially with these squirrely cats that are twisting around all over the place, that hook will twist around and the knot will pull at different angles and slide around on the eyelet of the hook, and it'll wear it down over time. I had one just now that was like probably 28 inches right up to where this cat is, and he broke off on that cut bait pole. 18.5 inches. One of the smallest cats I ever caught in my life. the reason I love circle hooks. Once in a while you lose picky fish because they'll just nip at it. It won't get the hook in their mouth enough for it to draw through into the corner, but in those situations I don't like circle hooks, but situations like this where they're just sucking it in, crushing it, circle hooks are pretty nice. That feels decent. They're taking drag, they're not tiny. Might be small, but not tiny. Like that last one. You know, I'll take these 30-inch cats all day. Our master angler system in New York is really flawed because they divide up catch and release fish and keeping fish. Like as if there's a type of fish that everyone in the world keeps on a regular basis. You know, there's times where I'll keep almost every type of fish, and there's times where you know, most of the time I'll release every type of fish, just fish for them for sport, so it's really dumb. And the keeping fish only have a weight, so you have to go and get them certified by a weight, which is a huge pain in the butt. And the release fish, you just need a photo and to measure it, which is a lot easier, but not many of the fish have lengths, are on a release basis in New York. It's less of them are, so all of them have a keeping slot, some of them have a release slot, and for the master angler chart, and so there's no length for catfish is what I'm getting at, but there is on the in fisherman chart, and that's 30 inches. That's what they count as a master angler catfish in this region, at least. So I like 30 inches. Even if I don't get a mid-30s this year, I'll happily catch a ton of low 30s in the process. Doesn't have a belly, but he's pretty thick across the back. Some of those other ones have been. So he's a nice solid fish. 29.5 inches. And just about 10 pounds. Like, I think he evened out at 9.13.